What's up, you guys? Today we're gonna be working on the cat eye. We're gonna be doing the oil change, the spark plugs and spark plug wires. This is what we got for it. We got 6 quarts of 530 high mileage Pennzoil. We got the AC Delco spark plug wires. Part number is there. Then we got a Wix filter. This is the part number. Got all this on Rock Auto. And then we got the NGK spark plug wires. So we're gonna start by draining the oil, and this truck has been giving us really bad gas mileage. So we're going to do the full tune up, and hopefully that helps a bit. So this is a 50mm bolt. See how dark that oil is. It has 103,000 miles right now. So every 3,000 miles we're gonna do the oil change. And we're also gonna wash the filter. So while this drains, let's go ahead and pop the hood so we can remove the filter and wash it. So for this K&N filter, I'm just gonna use the flathead to remove this clamp. You can see how dirty that is. We're gonna use this K&N air filter cleaner. Honestly, I think it's just a greaser. I don't know if there's anything special about this, but since we have it, we're gonna use it. Now we're gonna rinse it. So the oil filter is right here, right next to the oil pan drain, and there is an oil leak. That's why there's a whole lot of oil around here. So we are going to fill up the new oil filter with some oil. I haven't compared it to the old one, but it should work. So make sure when you remove the old one that this O-ring right here doesn't stay stuck on the mounting surface, because sometimes it does, and if it does and you put this new one on there, you're gonna have a big ass oil leak. Let me go ahead and put this one on. We went to pull the cap off of this to fill it up with oil, and this thing broke. See it right there. So I'm gonna try to see if it'll still get stuck, because it's just that little piece right there. The only thing is that this was put in sideways, so hopefully we're able to still take it out. Okay, so I think this thing broke when they were trying to put it back in, because it won't go in, because this cage was welded on too close to this neck, and there's no other way to put it. You have to like have it like 90 degrees and then slide it in and twist it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the cap straight to the valve cover like this, like that, and it locks in, so I think it should be good. All we're gonna have to do now is fill it up using a funnel. So I'm gonna get the 5-quart gallon and I'm gonna start pouring it in. So we're gonna start removing the spark plug wires. For us, it's gonna be a little different than a regular truck because we have all this in the way. But we're gonna try to get them with some needle nose. These, and I pull them off like that. So let me get to all these. There's 8, 4 and 4, and then we'll pull out the spark plugs as well. We had to take off the wheel to get 2 spark plugs through here, and we actually ripped a couple of the wires off because it was kind of hard to pull them out. So these are the spark plugs from the front to the back. They are AC Delco, so they might be the original spark plugs. Now we're gonna throw the spark plugs and spark plug wires back in and connect the wires up to the coils, and then we'll do the passenger side. There's no point of showing you this because it's just a struggle. We used an extension. See where it's at. We used a couple of extensions with the swivel head and 5/8 for the spark plugs. And we had to like fish it through all this just to get to them. So we're gonna do the same thing to install the new ones. So this is an example of the one that we messed up. You see how that was stuck in there? I'm gonna have to pull that off and then you reuse this on the new ones, on the new wires. So on this side it's not as bad for these rear 3 plugs, except for the first one, because it's kind of like behind all this. These are the plugs, front to back. And we also had an exhaust leak on this side, and when we took a look, you can see right there it's not welded all the way around, so we're gonna go ahead and weld that up, get rid of that leak. Before it gets dark, we're gonna spray the air filter with some of this air filter oil and K&N. So we're just gonna go all around and then install it. We have already turned it on a couple of times for the exhaust leak to make sure that we got it all welded up. So we are at 103,259 miles. So now, due to the leak, the oil leak that it has in the front, we have to be topping it off. Maybe we'll get to that if we don't find a donor truck for the 6.0 with the 480. But if not, we'll just fix that oil leak. And I'm thinking while we're at it, might as well throw in a little cam and headers and all that to make it worth it. But that'll be in a future video, so make sure to check us out on Instagram at Yonke_OXE Foams. I'll leave that in the description down below, and we'll catch you on the next one.